Two MassDOT workers began ripping up two long spike strips under the Route 2 overpass on the Arlington-Cambridge line just north of the Alewife MBTA station. It wasn't that the spikes were deficient or old. On the contrary, they were fairly new. The spikes were installed in December. According to MassDOT, they were put there to discourage trespassing. But Arlington town managers say they want to strike a balance between public safety and a more compassionate response to the growing concern of homelessness. And town manager Adam Chapdelaine says spikes are not the answer.
The bird strips that were placed into the underpass were just not the answer to the problem we're looking to solve. And ultimately, it's not a problem or a challenge that has an easy solution. But we felt, and I think ultimately MassDOT agreed, that the placement of those bird strips was not appropriate.
Adam Chapdelaine says he learned MassDOT installed the spikes after recent talks with state officials on ways to discourage homeless people from camping out under the bridge, which crosses the Minuteman commuter bikeway. But Arlington's town officials never sanctioned the installation of spikes.
I was shocked. When I first learned, I forget who exactly first told me. I didn't see them myself. Someone told me about them. When I first heard, my reaction was shock. Frankly, we had talked about whether or not fencing or some other physical barrier may or may not be an appropriate solution to that particular spot where people were sleeping, but I never thought that spikes would be the choice, and I was, again, shocked and disappointed.
Now that the spikes are gone, MassDOT officials told us in an email the department will continue to have conversations with the town, community leaders, and stakeholders in order to develop a plan to reduce trespassing in the area while assisting vulnerable populations and ensuring public health and safety. In the past, town leaders have addressed residents concerned about homeless people camping under this span. 3 years ago, Arlington officials proposed creating a task force to address the homeless problem in Arlington, but it never fully materialized.
So I think it gives us a chance to highlight the good work that's already been done, and as you said, it gives us a chance to populate that task force and broaden the public conversation and include residents' feedback as part of that task force so that we can start to really frame our policies and resource discussions.
Town leaders say if these spikes did anything, they rekindled Arlington's attempt to redouble the effort to address the sensitive and very challenging epidemic of homelessness in the town, the state, and the nation. For Arlington Public News, I'm Jeff Barnes.